today we're going to work on a writing lesson together. Now, writing is going to have three components when we practice it together. First, we're going to practice our Fundations letter formation for 2 letters. Then, we're going to work on stretching out and manipulating sounds in words, which is going to be difficult because I won't be able to hear your responses, but I'll try and pause and then tell you what it is. I want you to fill in that pause. And third, we'll go through the writing lesson today. All right, folks, I hope you're really excited to get started. We're going to start with our Fundations writing. You have your notebook to write in the letters if you want to practice them there, or use a blank piece of paper if you can't find your notebook at this time. Last week, we worked on letters A through H, so today we'll start with the letter I. Remember, we always do the uppercase and lowercase letter formation when we practice so that we know both. If you look here, I've drawn the skyline here, the plane line, the grass line, and the worm line, which we'll use when we form the letter. Our first letter is I, and we'll start with the uppercase I. So to make uppercase I, point to the skyline, go down to the grass line, cross on the skyline, cross on the grass line. I, itch, it. Very nicely done. Now we're going to make the lowercase I together. For the lowercase I, you're going to point to the plane line, go down to the grass line, add a dot. I, itch, it. Very nicely done. I really hope that you're echoing these directions for your parents to show them how well you know them. Have confidence. You can do this. Alphabetically, after we finish the letter I, our next letter is the letter J. Nice of you that got it. So we'll make the uppercase J first. All right, uppercase J, point to the skyline, go down to the grass line, and curve back. Cross on the skyline. J, jug, j. All right, folks, now we'll do the lowercase j. Point to the plane line, go down to the worm line, and curve back. Add a dot. J, jug, j. Very nicely done. You should try and write these letters at least 3 times each and pay attention to where they fall in the skyline, the plane line, the grass line, or the worm line. If you practice them often, you will become an excellent writer. And you'll be able to write much quicker by practicing them. All right, folks, the second step in our writing lesson is to manipulate some sounds and stretch out some words. Now, I don't have my Alconan boxes with me, which is unfortunate. They got left at school. But hopefully we'll be able to use our brains and imagine the pictures that I'm holding up. So you need to put your hand up and be ready to tap out the sounds. Let's tap out the sounds in the word sun. S-a-n, sun. Very nice. Can you tap out the words and the sounds in the word map? M-ap, map. Very nicely done. Now tap out the sounds in the word hat. At, hat. Tap out the sounds in the word well. L, well. And tap out the sounds in the word pig. Ig, pig. Now we're going to stretch some sounds so that we can really hear them. So we're going to take the word pig. Can you stretch out the first sound in pig? What letter is that? Very nice. Now take the word pig again and stretch the last sound in pig. So pig, g, g. And what letter is that? G, correct. All right, now we're going to go for the vowels in the middle. Those are the hardest ones to stretch. All right, so let's find that vowel and stretch it out. In pig. P, I, I. What letter is that? It's a short I. Very nicely done, those of you that got it. It's a short I in the middle of the pig. Now we're going to take the word pig and we're going to try and change some sounds. Let's think about what happens when we change the sound in the word pig. So start with the P. Take the P off of pig and add an M. You get the word mig. Take the P off of pig and add the word T, or the sound T, and you get tig. Good. And now take the P off of pig and put the letter Z, and you get zig. Very nicely done, folks. All right, now let's put back on the P, so P, I. Now we're going to change the last sound in pig. We're going to change the last sound to a T. So we get P, it, pit. That's our new word. All right, change the last sound to an M. P, M. Pim. Very nice. And change the last sound to a D. P, id. Pid. Very nicely done. I hope you're following along and trying your best. All right, let's take the middle sound and try and change that. Remember, this is the hardest sound to change. And if you can't do it, that's okay. I still want you to think about it. I want you to tap, and I want you to listen. You will get it eventually. So we're going to change the short I in pig to a short A, and we're going to tap that out. Ag, pag. And we're going to change it to a short E sound. Egg, peg. Very nice. Let's change it to a short O sound. Og, pog. And now let's change it to a short U sound. Ugh, pug. Very nicely done. Let's try some long vowels. Remember, long vowels always say their names. So let's put a long A that says A.